Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Titan Quest. As we continue our journey through the Spartan Woods, we're looking for a way to get to Delphi and meet the Oracle. Now, if you don't know exactly what are we looking for, basically it feels like the Titans have escaped. So we are following them to defeat them before they bring into destruction to the world. That is pretty much the journey of it all. Well, at least partially. This entire game and these expansions are not all about the Titans, so that is quite good in itself. But you'll see. It's going to be a fun ride. Plenty to do. Just woke up, I'm still feeling a bit drowsy. You know, one of those nights where it feels like you are not really resting, like sleep is not that deep, but you are dreaming a lot. You have vivid dreams. Had one of those. And so I'm not all that rested. But I've got myself a cup of coffee and I thought, it's like, I definitely need to put in the hours. I want to have enough content for everyone. And yeah, well, I need to put in the work for that. But to be honest, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it is a bit of an effort at this point because I have to schedule everything in. Make sure that I have time for the rest of the preparations as well, and to edit it and upload it and make sure everything is fine, because when I'll be on vacation it's going to be a bit more difficult to fix anything. So but I've also had some time, like you saw the intro already. I had some time to make a step forward in my vision for the channel. I've been wanting for a very long time to do something more with the Two-Headed Wolf logo, with the intro, and this is not, it's far from where I want to get, but I'm working on understanding a bit more like how to do animations and things like that. I'm trying to put my creativity to work, and hopefully we'll get a good result in the end. But other than that, for right now, like recording this, because I'm really interested in playing the Total War Troy, and somehow this fits, and I haven't played it in a long time. There's also some content right at the end with Ragnarok and Atlantis that I've never experienced. I am quite excited to play these games, and since I am should stop saying since I am now on vacation from work, and I've made, like, generally speaking, I would be more connected to work. So if people had questions, if some of my teammates would have reached a situation where they didn't know exactly what they should do, I would have jumped in and answered and things like that. But for this holiday, like, I'm staying away from everything that is connected to work, meaning like I look at what's going on. It's just that I'm not responding if they need help, because, well, they need to learn how to handle it even if I'm not there, in a sense. And we're a small team. The job that I'm doing, it's I guess it's a bit more specialized in its activity, so everybody knows what to do, and we're looking for solutions generally when there's no more solution to be found, at least not standard one. So there is no right or wrong answer. It's just you need to try to put different information together in order to come up with a solution. At the end of the day, you need to have an answer. You need to have
greaves and spears.
this sword Like I was taking a look at it, we need a bunch of dexterity as well. So we'll have to invest in that. Level 11, this is level 9. Still going to be a bit away, but the helmet is cool in itself. Energy, some fire resistance. We already have some fire resistance. I'm not gonna go max on it. As far as armor goes, some health, some energy. This is a better buckler. Yeah, let's pick it up, even though it's of normal quality. Okay, I think that's quite it for now. We have enough health potions, I would say. And these are scrolls. Now, scrolls can save your life sometimes. You can have storm witches, arcane, breaking wheels, arcane power. I do like getting the storm witches every once in a while, but they're expensive for early game. So I'm not gonna get any of those for now. Let's see, what is our quest? Our quest is still to go after Delphi, right? Yeah.
So you're...
In side quests, the Poisoning Spring. I think the Poisoning Spring is a quest that we get by going this way. And here we have Arachnos. These are spiders, some sort of spiders. And they do have, once again, see, their very own armor. Look at this. Almost could be equipable. And maybe we can find one that we could use. Do we have? I don't have the battle awareness activated. Let's activate it then. A bronze sudis, that's a sword. Oh no, it's not, it's a spear. Okay. Then we're not gonna use it. Although right now you could use any weapon that you would like. If you think about it, we're not influenced by anything. We don't have a bonus for using any kind of weapon. And this game, I don't think it really provides you with any kind of ability. I guess there are a few abilities, like if you take a look, where is it? At our skills, Concussive Blow adds a chance for attacks to stun enemies and increase the duration of stun attacks when wielding a club or an axe. I guess if for using an axe, I guess it could work. Here is...
I am a naiad, the spirit of this spring.
Here is a naiad.
My water has been tainted enough. A naiad is a water spirit.
So she wants us to go here and, you know, clean... I guess we have to defeat a boss that's been poisoning the spring. We will do that. I was wondering whether I should be investing in axes instead, since I could throw in the stun on the axe. But I'm not sure that's exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna keep the points. I think I'm gonna invest them in dexterity at one moment. Well, let's put on these greaves, which are better. This requires level 9, this requires level 11. Okay. I'll keep, as I said, I'll keep the points there. But as far as what we're gonna use in the defense mastery, we'll take Rally, which would heal our entire life, maybe? I'll throw another point in here. Because it's extra health, 50 extra health, and a few other stats. I am going to go with Batter at one more level, and after that, Battle Awareness maybe? let's just throw in another point into rally to begin with. I would like something to add a bit more damage. I think it was at level 9 that we get for a secondary class. So we could decide to whether we go with something more offensive as far as abilities goes, and I'm gonna take a look at the rune ones. We'll see if that works. Since I've never played with it, feels like the right pick. So for right now, just recording, doing this recording while I have some time off, definitely feels so much different. Like, I could spend a few hours right now, just record, and then I could take a break to something else, come back, record a bit more, and just playing through these games, really nice. Playing through Troy is an experience, is a new experience, right? Because I never played it before. At least they didn't give it the attention of day. Especially not since I started the channel, but not even before it. Because it came, what, a year ago? It was right when I started the channel, so I think I could have done it as well from the beginning, but I was more interested in Thrones of Britannia. What I'm doing now is basically discovering a new game, and that's exciting in its own way. And with this one, well, an RPG like Titan Quest is really fun to play. Every once in a while, at least, I've gone through the campaign. And I've tried the different classes, but somehow the melee ones feel, I don't know, they're more fun to me. Nothing to be said about the mage classes too. They've got a lot going for them, and whatever you pick, the skills that you have, they feel very different. There's definitely an advantage, even like, for example, if you play a rogue, the bleeding, you definitely don't feel your damage being done when you just straight up attack the enemies, but you feel it in their bleeding or in their poison. You see their health going down quickly. So I like that. Oof, this poison. Speaking of which, let's take care of these guys, because they're keeping us in place. Oh, we ran out of energy. Well, that's a first. I think there's something that was draining our energy more than, right? How much energy does this cost? 13 energy. And this one now costs 56 energy. Okay, so yeah, there was definitely something that was draining our energy.
You can't carry anymore.
We can't carry anymore. Let's see. Sanguine Gladius of the Siren. 18 life leech. Some energy drain and 7% chance to create confusion. That's obtainable. We just need some dexterity on it, so... yeah, let's increase our dexterity as well. We do have a better armor here from the Arachnos. This one would remove our health regeneration, but I think I am fine with that. Let's see. There's definitely a big difference there to having that, but let's use what's more useful for now. And since we do not have any more space, let's go home. You can see that home is actually Sparta. There was no teleportation device in this small town that we just found, so you don't get them everywhere.
I'm busy enough supplying the Spartans. Hurry, what do you want?
Okay, intelligence we don't really need. that's something you say only in games. Intelligence you don't really need. And he has nothing else that we could use, nor that we would need. This buckler at level 8, just a bit more resistance, as it works. Let's see, how do we plan to do this? Yeah, let's try to take them out one by one. We're just doing a bit of kiting. Protective arm plates will pick the gold up. Let's try to get these weavers before they stun us in place. Pike Club of Quickness, Protective Reinforced Buckler of Brawn. Okay. A Copper Cleaver, is it better? It's not. Let's go around, let's take care of these guys. Ooh. It's good. The amount of armor that we have on us right now is very useful. At least for direct attacks. The poison, not that much. Okay, quest done. So what else do we have here? A few more armors and helmets. And another sword, 14 to 18 damage, that's not that great, but it does have some piercing ratio, has some poison damage. Maybe? Let's say maybe. Lightning resistance I prefer. Yeah, we can throw in these gloves as well. So now we're in full Arachnos equipment. We'll get this shield as well. And I feel like that's pretty much it. Let's collect the gold. And now we can get out, turn the quest in, and move forward towards Delphi. We are level 7. Okay, just a bit more to get our secondary class. Right now we are known as a defender just. When you combine classes, you also change the name. It doesn't do anything special, but it's interesting as an idea. It's a small detail. Simple wraps of agility, sure, we'll get some of those, and we'll return back to town. It's getting to be nighttime. Or I could go, like, we'll see what the runes do, but otherwise we could go into elemental as well, right? Add some fire damage on top of our attacks, or maybe go with something else to slow them down. Okay, we'll sell the armor. For this buckler, I don't think I need to keep it anymore, as we do have a decent shield. This is at level 10, this just requires some dexterity. Okay, we're 3 levels away from throwing in the Gladius of the Siren, so we're not going to wait for that. Now, as far as equipment goes, I don't see anything else that would be better.
God smile on you.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm not sure whether I think probably through here. Yeah, Arcadia, and now we're fighting zombies. Shrine of Experience, great. You know, one of the things that I really like is what you saw there at the gates of every village. Like, you have these guards, and they're fighting the monsters all the time, like in real time. You can even fight them yourself, but they're protecting those gates, and there's always some beastmen or things like that at the gates, which is an interesting detail. Like, it somehow, it's a small way in which it shows that the enemies are always active, right? And like, they're attacking you, you feel like there is a conflict going on there. There's another mage here. I want to take him out. Okay. I see a respawn point up there. I feel like we're on the right way. Let's see, what did we find here? Plus 13 to offensive abilities. I need to kill this crone here, because it's adding cold damage to all of the surrounding enemies. It's an aura. Actually, sometimes I'm not sure whether that is the right choice. If you could kill the enemies surrounding you quicker, maybe it's better to do that before taking off the debuff. Alright, let's try this. Maybe that works better. Hand of Lycurgus. It's another throwing weapon? Yeah, an axe. Look at that, 30% chance for vitality decay, reduction of enemies' health, reduction of resistances, piercing damage, vitality damage resistance, eating dexterity, and plus 20 to attack speed. Maybe we can get one of these unique weapons ourselves. Or named weapons, I'm not sure exactly in which category they fall in. But here is the respawn point. Let's get out of the storm. This is a storm witch. And we got ourselves a pristine plumage, which offers us poison resistance, level 1. There is. And now we have Menads. Menads? And they live in camps as well, pretty much like the satyrs. Oh yeah, and they had these sorceresses. There is a problem early on with mages. You have to be very careful because the elemental, you don't have a good way to protect yourself from elemental damage, so it's quite important to make sure that you have. Who summoned that toy? Is it this one? Yeah, the Huntress. Okay, let's take care of the Huntress then. Let's get this regeneration. I'll stay here to get a bit of regeneration. Okay. And then we're going to on the Megaran coast. And here we have a bunch of Myrmidons. I said there's plenty of mythical creatures. Generally, you wouldn't say that you discover them this quickly. Like, I'm moving from one region to the next pretty quickly because, as I said, we are on a quick journey here. Is this one of those helmets? No. Like, I'm looking for one of the helmets, like, is it called the Corinthian helmet? If I'm not mistaken. A type of helmet that you see on what was that? Man, I have some sort of reference in my head, but it's not coming to me. But anyway, I think it's also the weather for today. Maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit groggy. For the weather in Romania has been very poor. Basically, it's raining. Even thinking that, I told you that I am going to have a wedding celebration, so I keep looking at the weather and hoping that it's going to be a good weather because, well, even though restrictions are lifted, I wanted to meet outside for everybody's protection. But plus it's the beginning of summer, right? So you really, why would you want to stay inside? We stayed inside the house for a year. It's like, why would I want to stay more, right? So I'm hoping that the weather will be decent at least, but it doesn't really look like it. Seems like there's a lot of rain coming on. Reminds me, like, we were laughing these days because it reminds us of there's like Romanian superstitions. So when you're cooking something and you put it in bowls or whatever, and there's some leftover on the pan, on the edges. And for example, like when we were making chocolate, like I did like to, especially as a kid, to eat the leftovers from the pan, right? Why would you waste chocolate like that? And there's this superstition that if you do that, then it's gonna rain on your wedding day. So and maybe now I should bring in the lyric from Alanis Morissette, like, isn't that ironic, right? It's like rain on your wedding day. So yeah, maybe it's true. Who knows? I have to say that I haven't heard these types of superstitions for a very long time, but maybe it's because I'm an adult at this point and I've been one for a very long time, to where you don't have a conversation with some older members of society, right, who know about all of these, who had it in their culture. a bit more I guess they took it a bit more serious, maybe? Yeah, these drowned deads really do a number of me. They have some good weapons. Ah. But I guess this is all the time that we have for today. I see the 30-minute mark has been reached. So I'll see you guys during tomorrow's episode. Until then, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you do like what I do here, do remember to leave a like on the videos, as it does help me and help the channel grow, get more exposure, which will provide me with more alternatives in the future. Like, I'm really looking forward to hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark, or however other marks, whatever other marks are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, because there are tools, communication tools and things like that that are not provided to me by YouTube until I've reached certain points. So the more tools I have, the better it will be for me and for you, because I'll be able to keep in contact better. But with that in mind, I thank you very much for the support and for everything else, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.